As you drive past the Farmington Hills home of James and Mona Smith, you'll notice 4 flags flying proudly from the front porch. James is an Army veteran who served in Korea, and he flies the Marine, Navy, Army, and POW flags to honor those who serve and have served in the military.
That flag will always fly at this house. I will never, ever forget them.
But 2 of these flags are more specifically for his sons. The Navy flag for his eldest son Michael, who served in the Persian Gulf, and the Marine flag for his son John, who is currently serving overseas.
I cannot wait for my son. I don't know when he's coming home, but whenever he comes home, I can't wait for him to see the house.
James has always been a hard worker, so he had a hard time when health issues slowed him down.
In 1990, I was on my garage and lost my footing and fell and broke my back in 7 places.
But with his determination and months of physical therapy, he was walking within a year. But James's struggles were not over. Although still suffering from back pain, he was ready to return to work only to find he had lost his job.
I came back to Michigan from Chicago and then realized that I did not have a home anymore.
After an exhaustive search, he was able to find a new job but took a serious pay cut.
I was able to obtain a job as a manager in a retail auto glass shop.
Then, within 2 years of his back injury, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer.
I have beat that. I had the prostate removed and beat that one. And in 2004, I was diagnosed with skin cancer on my face. I had that removed and have beaten that one to this point.
They found out he was positive, and he decided to, have the surgical intervention, and I'm sure it saved his life.
Through all of this, Jim's wife Mona worked nights at a nursing home. Her knees were slowly giving out. Although she needed knee replacement, Mona could not afford to take time off to have the surgery.
I have knee issues of my own, but I keep pressing on. I'm not quite ready for a knee replacement, and a lot of it's arthritic, so there's really nothing you can do about that. You just gotta kind of live around it.
As the Smiths were dealing with all these health issues, their home was slowly falling apart. James and Mona were unable to keep up with all the needed repairs. The roof was beginning to leak and cause serious damage to the interior of the home, and their barn and landscaping needed a lot of maintenance. A few of Jim and Mona's neighbors began to notice the Smith struggles. So when James saved enough money to purchase roofing materials, the neighbors came together to help replace the leaky roof.
We've had a lot more volunteers on this project than we normally do because they care about Jim and his family and just wanted to help.
But this was only the beginning. Rick Lampy, a retired city inspector, was made aware of the situation through his involvement with Rebuild Together, and the Smith family was soon put into this program for Oakland County. On a sunny Saturday morning in May, when most folks are just waking up, a crew of volunteers from Rebuild Together appeared at the Smith's doorstep. But before the work began, James was presented with a flag flown over the Capitol to honor him for his service to his country.
Thank you for your service, Jeff.
Come along. I don't know what to say. First time in my, I'm 67 years old. First time in my life anyone has really helped me.
Today is our big work day for Rebuilding Together. The homeowner has flags in his front yards from the military service, and he's a proud American, and we're just lucky that we have people like that we can help out.
In just one day, dozens of volunteers completed nearly an entire home makeover. It took another 4 weeks to complete the rest of the renovations.
It brightens my life up. This is the way that I wanted it to be. But as I told you before, due to health reasons, I wasn't able to do it. And for a community to get together that didn't, for a total stranger to come over and do what they have done and showed the love that they have shown, I'm still bewildered. It's just, I will comprehend it, I know I will. But to sit here today and look at the house, look at the garage, look at the outside, the landscaping that was done, just the raking alone and the cleaning up, stuff that would take me all summer to probably even start, and I doubt if I would have ever got it accomplished.
Now, thanks to the help of Rebuild Together, those 4 flags flying proudly from James and Mona Smith's front porch can continue to fly for many more years.
I can't say thank you enough.